you can do at home, or the third step, is probably the most basic combo you can throw in boxing, and that is the simple 1-2. Now again, depending on whether you're southpaw or orthodox, your jab is your right or your left hand. But again, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be fighting out an orthodox stance. So that means my left will be my jab and my right will be my power punch. So the 1-2 is basically set up from, again, the footwork. So you want to make sure your feet are shoulder width apart and you have that L in between your legs. And remembering keeping your hands up like this. And when you throw your jab, again, remember to roll it over and keep your chin tucked in between, behind your shoulder. So that way you're out of danger of being punched or counter punched and hitting the chin. So we already know how to throw the jab, but we want to make sure that as we bring it back, the shoulders twist and the right comes out. And remembering keeping our left hand up when we throw the right. So remember, throw the jab, roll it over, and throw the right and roll it over. Now, as I said, with the jab, when we roll it over, we want to keep our chin tucked into our shoulder. We want to do the same thing with the right hand. We want to keep it tucked in, so that way our chin's tucked in and our chin's not exposed. So remembering feet, jab, right hand, keeping our left hand up when we throw, and like that. Now again, the way we throw the 1-2 is we can't forget about the foot placing and the footwork. So basically, the power comes from the hips. So we want to make sure when we throw the right that our hips are turning, because that's how we generate all our power to get a hard, good punch. So we throw the left, we shift our hips and our shoulders, and we throw the right. And that's how to throw a 1-2. So step 2, or the second thing that you can do at home, is the jab. Probably the most basic, but probably the best punch you can throw in boxing. And before we get into throwing the jab, we also need to know where to place our hands when we're throwing that jab. So depending on whether you're fighting out of a orthodox or southpaw stance, if you're fighting out of a southpaw stance, your right hand is going to be your jab. But for the sake of this video, we're fighting out of an orthodox stance, so our left hand is our jab. You want to make sure your left hand is slightly in front, so that way you can measure. And you want to make sure your right hand is kept at your temples at all time. No matter how many jabs you throw, you want to make sure your right hand is always at your temple. So when you throw the jab, you want to make sure you throw it and you roll your arm over. You fully do maybe like a 180 and roll your arm over. That way when you roll it, your chin is tucked in and you're getting out of the risk of being countered or punched. If I throw the punch like this, my chin's exposed and I could be at risk of being countered. So that way when you punch, you want to roll it over and keep your right hand up at all times. And that's the jab.